Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're over in Lamar. When we were over here for a drive a few days ago, my buddy Drew said, hey, we need to go down Haggy Drive, H-A-G-Y. I'm going to pretend it's Haggy Drive because I find that more humorous, but it is Haggy Drive. And we were down at the far end when we saw a sign for it. So we're going to start at this end and kind of work our way back to where we were. We always seem to find a lot of deer and buzzards and other wildlife over here. There's gators over in here down by the water. So this is this end of Haggy Drive, H-A-G-Y. There's the sign up there. And we got some water on the road. I don't know if I've ever even driven down this street before. Very nice house there on the right. Very nice. Well-maintained street. Let's see what the wind's going to do to us today. It's a nice house with a pretty maintained yard, a brick house. I like this street so far because it's not all cookie cutter homes, you know. Each house is a little different, something fun. Big old American flag and a swing out front. Driftwood Street, that goes back to Main Street on our left. They got some standing water in the drainage ditches there. It's just a short little street. Hey, I want to thank, I got a couple PayPals this morning, and one was from Drew. Thank you, Drew. And another one was from the head of the family, Tika. There's a very nice, living the life. There's a pool right to the left there, kind of right on the road, and it had some little girls and some adults in it, so I didn't want to film it. But they were already waving hi when I was coming down the road, and they had a gentleman playing the guitar. You might have heard it a little bit, so that's neat. So yeah, it's nice to see people having a good time and waving hi. Now, okay, so we're still on Haggy Drive. This is probably, I mean, really just nice houses. I'm trying to go below the crack. Just nice, simple houses. Everything's all green from all the rain. Ooh, a little breeze going here too. I'm gonna put up one of these windows just so I don't get as much wind on the mic. I need a new microphone, desperate. The one I've been using kind of compresses everything. Isn't that a nice little yard? I saw a video from up in Maine, and people had their Halloween pumpkins by the mailbox, and there was a big old moose eating it. I would say, look at that, it's a shipwreck in a yard. I bet you there's some wildlife in that little water hole right there. No, I don't think I've ever been down this street before. Nothing really looks familiar. Good call, Drew. I get all excited on a Sunday morning if I get to go see something pretty and new. Oh, look where we are, guys. Okay, so this part I've been to before. We'll swing down here and it'll probably look familiar to some of you. This is the old cemetery here. And it has a historical marker. And there are some Confederate graves in here. Graves of Confederate soldiers. And yeah, you can see I've never gone in this cemetery. I don't think it's illegal to do that, but small cemeteries like this, if I don't know someone that's buried there, I don't like to go poking around. And if it was a more public cemetery, I do like looking at headstones and things like that. Not responsible for accidents. Lamar Cemetery. Isn't that a beautiful wooden gate? Jim, I hate to tell you this, no dogs. No dogs allowed. Remember that from the old Peanuts cartoons? They got a big old Texas flag. Lamar Cemetery, this burial ground originally served pioneer settlers of the Lamar community. Founded by James W. Byrne, died 1862, a native of Ireland. There you go. There's that Texas-Ireland connection again. And a veteran of the Texas Revolution. It was named for his friend B. Lamar, President of the Republic of Texas from 1838 to 1841. The earliest grave is that of Patrick O'Connor, 1822-1854, a bookkeeper for Burns business operations in New Orleans. The town of Lamar ceased to exist by 1915, and the cemetery was neglected until the 1940s, when it was restored through efforts by the family of John Henry Kroger, 1944. So it is a pretty neat little area. I'm going to start my truck up again, and I'll be switching hands on the camera here. Nothing's behind me. It's not rush hour yet at the beautiful cemetery. Backing up, backing up. This is how Michael Jackson backs his truck up. Yikes. Okay. And then right over here, there's another historical marker there. And we've read that a few times. I believe this is like the Stella, is it Marar Chapel? And I'm probably butchering that. But you can see there's an actual church and chapel there. And they still have services at certain times. And it's beautiful. And I have done many videos about this church. And then this is like a little community storage area here. And the sun is out and it is shining. And it's a beautiful day. Right now I'd like to sing an aria from... No, I'm not going to sing. Don't worry, guys. You know, growing up, every movie we watched was a musical. And we just didn't know it. We didn't know we were being tricked. We thought West Side Story was a knife fight movie. We didn't know they were going to start singing to each other. We're having a rumble tonight. Nothing worse than getting stabbed while people sing to you, you know? Some more houses. So I have been down this part of the road before. Bumpity bump bump. And this should take us down to where we actually done seen the sign. I don't even know if we're still on Heggie anymore. I'm gonna need me a corner. That's me in the corner. It is funny when you hear like bands that you grew up with, like bands I listened to with high school, and you hear like they've been together 50 years. And I'm like, what? How did the Rolling Stones get old? Yeah, we're still on Heggie, guys. This is a street that keeps on giving. I've got water in me. I had coffee. I had some, I had a Monster this morning. I'm buzzing. So right here is where we saw the sign. that I read in the video where Drew said, hey, let's go check out Heggie. So that was Heggie, guys. But like I said, I want to call it Haggie because I found it more humorous. And we're back over by Goose Island, and what else was over here, guys? The big tree where the deer and the antelope play, minus the antelope. Bug. I thought I saw a little wasp going across outside of my windshield, and then it landed on my arm, and I did not like that at all. Well, guys, Rockport, Texas, the Lamar section. I appreciate y'all. I hope your day goes very well. Oh, most importantly this morning, happy birthday to my good friend Tracy Phillips. Tracy and his entire family have been great friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, brother. Happy birthday to you. And make sure you watch Rusty 78609 today, my friend. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.